we'll be talking about, we'll be definitely be talking with Mrs. Agatha Akintade. We'll be talking with her today. She's in the UK and she's studying in the UK. So would Esan, thank you so much. So we'll be talking to her today. For her to tell us about her experience, what she's gone through, studying there, living expense and all that. So if you want to know more about the hands-on experience of someone that's already in the UK with their dependents, I'd like you to please just hang on and join with us. So I'm going to try and connect with her now. Let me just try and connect with her now. And Mrs. Agatha, if you are online right now, you could actually send me a request so I can add you on. If you are online right now. Okay. Mrs. Agatha, if you are online right now, kindly send us a request and we'll definitely add you on. So please just give me a minute. I just want to try and add Mrs. Agatha on so that we can actually start. Okay, we are waiting for her request to come in. We're waiting for her request to come in. So we're waiting for Mrs. Agatha's request to come in. So Mrs. Agatha, if you are actually online, I would like you to send us a request to join in so that I can accept your request and then we can actually move forward. And I would like to know if, are you the Muna Love? I would like to know if Mrs. Agatha is Muna Love that is requesting to join in right now. So Mrs. Agatha, please, if you are online, I would like you to send a request to join in right now. Sorry, please just, give me a minute. I just want to try and connect with her so that we can actually start. Alright, so just give me a minute. I want to try and connect with her. Let me see. Just give me a minute. So let me see. I'm trying to connect with her. Just give me a minute, okay? So just give me a minute. I don't know if she is Muna Love because I see Muna Love connected here, and I don't know if she's Muna Love, but I would like Mrs. Agatha to kindly connect with us if she's online. But just give me a minute. Sorry, please give me a minute. Okay. So, Mrs. Agatha, please, if you are here, kindly connect with us. We're actually dealing with testimonials, like I said. Today, we'll be dealing more with testimonials. And we are waiting for our guest to come on. She's in the UK. Her name is Mrs. Agatha. She's in the UK. Hi, I'm moving on. Okay, I just sent her a message now, and she said she's going to request to join in the minute. So please just give us a little bit of time. Hi, I'm waving at you. Hi, Aggie Design, I'm waving at you. Just give us a little bit of time. I just sent her a message, and she said she's going to join us now. So just give us some time. I just want to see her join, and then I accept her request, and then we move on. Okay. I think I've seen her. So I'm just waiting for her to accept the request.
Hello.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi,
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. I hope we all can hear her. It's so good to
Good
have
to
you
see
here.
you.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking out your time to join us live
You're welcome.
today. Okay, so for those that are joined in, I would like you to introduce yourself, the school that you're studying at, where you're at in general. Just introduce yourself, please.
Hello?
Yes, please. I said I would like you to introduce yourself,
Okay.
the school you're at, where you're studying at, and all that. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Agatha Akintade. Currently I'm in UK, Coventry to be precise. I'm studying at the University of Bedfordshire in Luton. Um, in my final stage, I'm actually doing my dissertation. I'll be rounding up by next month. Yeah.
Wow. So you've been there since how long?
I came into UK in November, 4th of November. Actually, the start date was
Okay.
actually September, but I joined in late. Yeah, I joined in late,
Okay.
but I was able to pick up and yeah,
To meet me.
yeah, yeah, I am about to round off. You can imagine, like, it's a year. I can't even believe it's a year. I came in November and I'm 9 months already in the UK. So
Wow. But what has your experience been so far, being there? How has it been in
yeah, for
general?
me, I would say it's been easy. Let me put it that way. First of all, from let me say from the beginning, like, because I said I'm going to say this, when you use a good agency, it makes it easy for you. You understand? And kudos to you guys. You guys made it easy for me. And when I got my admission, I wasn't given time because they've started already, so I needed to be in the UK. And the period I came was during the lockdown period and all that. So I was scared if I'll be allowed to um, get in and all that. So I had to leave. I got my visa on Monday and I was in UK on Wednesday. So it was just 2 days. I only had 2 days to pack,
Wow.
yeah. But it was worth it. Yeah, it was worth
Wow.
it because immediately I got here, um, I couldn't go to Luton. Actually, my school is in Luton. That's close to you. Close to, yeah, London. But since our course is online and
Okay.
my brother is in Coventry, so I decided to stay around Coventry and I'm doing online. Though I go to school, I go and I come.
Okay.
I have a place in Luton, but I don't usually stay there because the lockdown period was really serious, was stressful, and you need, because of your mental health, you need someone that close to you so you don't break down all that. So that's it. It's smooth. It's been smooth. Though first semester, let me not say it's been smooth. It was a bit difficult first semester because I joined in late, so I had to, it wasn't
Mhm.
easy at that point, but I was able to meet up. Then for me, I came with my family.
Okay.
Let me say that I didn't come alone. I came first. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're still going to talk
Yes.
about
Yes.
that. Yes, because we're actually still going to talk
Okay.
about that. You coming, going with your family, the whole process and all that. But I just want you
Yeah. Yeah. So.
to tell us. Okay, so let me let me ask you
Okay.
this though. How exactly did you get to hear about Nexi?
Yeah, to be frank with you, to be truthful, when I had it in mind to travel to study in the UK, I wasn't really sure where to go to and
Yeah.
all that. So I was, like me, I'm this type. I look around, so I was just checking online. So it was actually online. I was checking
Yeah.
online, then I checked because I'm on Instagram, so I checked. I was just like searching, okay, schools, okay, study in the UK, study, and I saw Nexi. I checked their profile. I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. I followed them. I followed you guys, and I think I called the number, and Tosin picked. So
Okay.
he spoke with me and he gave me the address. I went there and that's how we started. And from
Oh,
there to,
and the experience has been great so far.
yes, from there to now.
So I said the experience has been
You,
great so
you
far,
said what?
right? I said, and the experience has been great so
Yes, because
far.
it's not me. After I got my admission. They've done for my sister. They've done for a friend of mine. I've introduced people to them actually because they know what they are doing.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys know what you are doing.
thank you so,
So that's why I decided to.
thank you so much for the
Yeah, I
referral.
said I would do this because you guys are doing great.
Oh, we really appreciate you and we are so happy for
No,
you. Thank you so much for the referrals too.
you're welcome.
Okay, so tell me about your dependents. How many were they that went with you?
Um, my husband with two kids.
Three?
Two kids, yeah, three dependent. That is my husband with
Three.
two kids, yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Two.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you
Yes,
now. How many were they?
three dependents, one husband, two children.
Three. Okay, so tell me, please give us step by step of how the process was getting your dependents there, the school they went to, and all that, the fees that were required and everything.
Okay, it's been long now, so I can't remember but let me see if I can remember. Maybe as I talk, I'll remember. Actually, I went first because I too, when I started, I was scared. I was like, is it possible? Would they be able, would they give us together? Would they, as in, would the visa be granted? And all that. I was scared, but Nezzy assured me that I shouldn't worry. That okay, um, I can apply alone because I was running late actually. So I decided to apply alone first. But I fill in the details that I'm married and I have kids. So what happens is your visa covers your family. You understand? So if you are given a visa, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
can. I can.
So if I'm giving a,
Yes,
if
I
I'm,
can.
if you are given a visa, if your visa is granted, it covers your family. Even if they don't go with you immediately, they can apply later as your dependent and they give to you. So that's what I did. Actually, some people do together, they all get the visa, they go together. But at that point, my husband wasn't ready to go with me, so I decided to apply alone. So when I was applying, um, they asked if I was going with my family. I said no, I wasn't going with my family. I applied alone. So I was given the visa. And when they gave me the visa, 2 months because I came in November, my family came in February next year. That is after 3 months. Yeah, they came in after 3 months. So what they did was they just applied. They just okay, for me as a student, I have to present 28 days bank statement to the school to get my cars. After that, then
Yeah.
the same account, you use it to apply for your visa. So all those ones for dependent, you don't need to do all that. You just have to have your money. Okay, so as for a
Yeah.
student, your school fees, then your maintenance fees in your account, then you apply. But for your dependents, all they need to have in their account is the maintenance fee, and the maintenance fee can be in the account of the husband, as in for the children. So let's say I think it's about 6,000 something pounds. So for my husband, 6,000 something. My two sons, 6,000 each. 6,001. I can't remember again. One.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, if I can ask you this though. So it means that when you were actually going, you the money that needed to be in your account for 28 days, you actually filled it for only
Yes.
yourself. And then the money for your dependents, for your husband, was filed in by your
Yes.
husband in a separate
Yes.
account.
Yes.
So that was how it
Yes.
worked. Okay, okay. And that's also counted for 28
Yeah,
days, isn't it?
28 days. Yes, for them, 28 days.
So when your husband, you said
Yes, for them, 28 days.
that also. Okay. So when your husband was going to go, did he have to take your own bank statement
No,
with
no.
him? Okay, so just theirs.
Just,
Just theirs was
yes,
required.
yeah.
Okay.
So on their visa,
Yeah.
they will just put dependent visa, dependent visa, and my name
Okay.
on the visa. That's all. It was so easy. It was so Theirs was very, very fast. Within a week, because they did priority, within a week, their visa was out and they were able to travel. And
Oh,
coming to this place, once you get to the it's always good. That's why I advise to use to use agency, because you might think you know it all, but sometimes you might make mistakes. But the agency will help you to, understand. Like you guys help me to, tell me what to do. Okay, what I need to do. Like, okay, like the locator form, you need to fill it, because immediately I got there, there are a lot of people they held by the what they call it, the border, what they call it, at the airport where you come in, that the locator form, some of them didn't fill it, but me, I did mine. I filled mine. So immediately it got to my turn. It was so easy. I just went in straight. As in, they just asked me the school I'm going to, what school, um, what course, and that was all. And I showed them my locator form, and I was in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what course exactly are you
Okay.
studying?
Yeah. Apply psychology. Apply.
And how has the course
Yeah.
been?
Okay. So for me, my own case is very, very. um, Let me say, I'll just say I've been favored, because my background is in banking and finance. I studied banking and finance back here in Nigeria. Back there in Nigeria. Sorry, I'm not in the UK. I studied banking and finance back there in Nigeria, and I wanted to, because like they said, if you want to, um here in UK, if you are in the medical line, the health services, as in there are a lot of jobs there. And again, my interest too in, actually I wanted to study nursing, but my background now, banking and finance and all. So I was like looking for a course that I can do, because I can't do nursing straight. So the closest is the psychology, because because it told me that psychology, they accept, you can do a conversion, like a conversion, because you are converting from um, banking to psychology, so that they will accept me and all that. So I did that. I did a conversion course. So and they accepted me actually. So you can imagine, from a banking and finance background doing psychology. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm studying, psychology conversion. And immediately I got here, I think after a month I got a job, because here it's easy for you to get um care job. Care, if let me say,
Okay.
job generally is easy to get jobs here. It's easy, but the easiest is care job, care work. If you're a carer, if you care for people and you don't see it as a big deal, it's okay for you to all you need, because they usually train you. They will train you. You don't need to have experience. Even if you don't have experience, they train you, and within a week or two, then you start working with them. And while you're working, you are improving on yourself. Then you train more trainings and all that. So it's easy to get in. For those that can drive, because I will advise, if you drive, um, it will be good for you when you are coming to the UK. You come with your driver's license and a permit, and there's this permit you usually request for that permit to drive internationally. So if you come with that permit, you can be allowed to drive in the UK for a year. Because actually, when I got here, I started driving too. I was doing, because those that drive, they pay them more. So I would advise, yeah, they pay them
Oh,
more. So I would advise those that can drive, come with that permit. You'll be allowed to drive for a year. Within that year, you
so
can then do your test here to get their this thing.
okay. Tell us about your accommodation though. Well, how did you go about the accommodation?
Okay, for myself, lucky me, I have a brother here, so he made it easy for me. He assisted me in looking for apartment here. But others, there are some websites that you can go to, that you can look for an apartment, and the either the landlord or the agent, they will send you visual, they call it visual, what do you call it, forgotten what they call it, for you to see the house before you rent it. You understand? So they do that
Okay.
ahead. So
Okay.
they'll send it to you, you view it, you like it, you make payments, and you get a house. But for me, I got here first. When I got here, I went to my brother was able to get an
So sorry about that. It's network. Her network is hanging. I see your questions actually. I just want her to tell us a little bit about all this, and then I would ask her the questions that you have. So if you have any other questions, please drop it in the comment section, and I'll definitely ask her. I'm just waiting for her network to be good, and then we can proceed. Her network is a bit bad though, so please just give us a minute. Oh, I'm going to try and request for her again. She just went offline. I'm going to try and request for her now. So please just give us a minute. Okay. Please just give us a minute. I'm just going to try and request for her. She just went offline. Please give us a minute. She just went offline. I would try to request for her. So please just give us a minute. I'll try and request for her. The network seems to be bad. I see your questions. I'm definitely going to be asking her those questions very shortly. Okay.
hello.
Okay, so sorry about that. I guess the network was bad.
Yes.
Can you hear me
Yeah, I can
now?
hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, so please, yes, I can. Please go on.
Okay. What's the question? Accommodation.
Yes, accommodation. We're talking about
Yes,
accommodation.
yes. So it's easy to get accommodation. That one is not a problem. Once you get your visa, there are some sites that the agency will introduce to you that you can like Gumtree, Zoopla. Depends on the place. It depends on the university, the city. You look for accommodation, and you just contact the landlord. And for me, because mainly my family came, we had to get a two-bedroom, um, what is called a two-bedroom apartment, and which is not bad. It's yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but it's affordable. You can afford it because if you come with your family, your husband is allowed to work full time while you work part time because you can't work more than 20 hours. So, but your husband can work full time. Your husband can work as many hours as he can work. So, definitely you will be able to afford because if your husband is earning up to like 1,000, 1,005 in a month, and your rent is like maybe let's say your yeah 1,015 in a month, your rent is like 700. Definitely you should be able to afford it because you too you are working 20 hours. You too you can be earning a good sum, so
Yeah.
you can actually survive. UK is it's to be frank, I'm enjoying it here. It's comfortable, it's convenient. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So what you do is once you finish schooling, you look for a job because you know, like now we are my set is the first set because the UK just started this post study. You know, they were doing it at some point, they stopped, and they've started now. So lucky for us, after I graduate, after but in because once they give you my course, okay, my course ends in September, but they gave me 4 months extra to stay, which is I think February 22. That's when my BRP will expire. But within that time, you apply for your post study. You understand? So that post study gives you extra 2 years to stay in the UK. You understand? Within that 2 years, you should be able to get a job with a company that can sponsor you. So that's when you start your stay. That is if you want to stay back in the UK. Or if you want to go back, you still have extra 2 years after your course. You still have extra 2 years to stay, but you pay for it. I think everything plus it's just like when you apply for visa here, you pay IHS fee and visa fee, right? So that's what you pay to stay back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. And within that, you should be able to
Okay.
you should be able to save up for it. So which is okay. It's okay.
Okay, so okay, so how was your fees like? The payment of your fees. What was the structure for you? Did you have an agreement with your admin officer or something? What was
Yeah,
it like for
for
you?
my school, for University of Bedfordshire, you pay half of the school fees before you get here. Then the remaining half, they spread it over 5 months. Okay. So what I did was um, I paid the half the school fees, and when I got here, and the remaining one that is spread over 5 months, it starts from January. January, you understand? It starts from there. So they give you like I think 3 months
Yeah.
to start the payment. So I started paying from January. But funny enough, I paid January, I paid February, I started paying little by little because they spread it. They gave you like, okay, you are paying like 1,000 every month. So the first month I paid 1,000, second month I paid 1,000,
Mm,
third month I paid 600. I started actually the payment plan they gave me was till I think May, but I think I ended up paying in July. So I think once they see that you are committed in making payment, once they see that oh this person is
yeah.
committed and you are going to school, you are marking at register, as in they see that your attendance is okay and you are doing well. I don't think you have problem with them. And you can meet with the school that oh okay, they should give you more time to complete your payment and all that. So that's what I did actually. I was able to make payment and complete it.
Mm.
So that's what my school offers. But some schools is different. But for my school, I paid half, then they spread the remaining within 5 months.
So the distance between the accommodation you got and the school, how close is it?
The accommodation I got in Luton
Oh,
is very close, but the one I have here is
mhm.
it's a bit it's
And how much are you paying for your accommodation though?
um uh, plus because if as a student you are not you don't pay council fee until you are done with school. But I didn't. It was my husband that rented the apartment, so we are paying close to like plus council, water, everything, light because over here lights, washing machine, everything, gas, everything that you are using, everything is like 850, 850 per month. Yeah,
Wow. Dollars, right?
pounds,
Are you paying that in
pounds,
dollars?
pounds,
In
pounds.
pounds? Okay. Okay. So your experience in general with Bedfordshire, what would you say it's been
Yeah,
like
they are
in
very, very
school, having to go
supportive.
out and all
My
that?
school, they are very, very supportive because immediately I got in, I was like, because they've started, like I said, they started since September and I joined them in November. And their first test or exam was test assessment. We call it assessment. Was in January, and I wasn't prepared. So I informed the school, and I told them, I gave them my. And that's one thing about this place. You communicate with the school. If you are having issues, communicate with them. Let them know you are paying so much. You understand? You are paying so much, so you should be able to inform them if you are facing any, because the school try as much as possible to support you. But if you are not letting them know what you are facing, there's nothing they can do. You understand? So you have to inform the school. And immediately I got here, I informed the school that I can't meet up, I can't cope. This is it. This is the time I came in. I wasn't able. I was because sometimes you can actually study online. You're supposed like if you get your visa and you are not able to travel immediately, you can actually start online until you're able to get to the school. You understand? You can start online back in Nigeria, and when you get here, you continue. So, but I wasn't logged in early. So I explained everything to the school, and they said, okay, fine, that they are going to give me more time. So they said I can submit at any time. I can submit before, I think they gave me like extra 4 months to submit. So others submitted, but I had extra time to submit. So that's the thing. If you don't communicate with the school, send emails. Have backup that oh you sent so email to the school. You understand? So you have to communicate with the school. You don't just sit down. Oh I can't do this. I can't do this. Tell the school. Let them be informed. let them be informed. They'll do the needful. So that's that.
Then your course models, how tedious have they been so far?
To, you know, for me, I did banking and finance, so I don't. A lot of them I didn't really understand. Like I said, the first semester was very very tough. But the thing there is, most of them, like the school, they have their libraries, they have online this thing that you can read, you can study. They will send you, and they usually help. Like now, the first this thing, they'll give you their revisions, their examples. They try to explain it to you today, as in for you to understand. And if you don't understand, you let them know. It's not that it's that difficult. Oh, my battery is a bit low. It's not that difficult actually. It's something you can do. If
So, because I know you said your battery is
Yeah,
running
I
out.
want to try. Don't worry, you can continue.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to ask you, the advice that you would have in general now for prospective students that are wishing to study at Bedfordshire.
Okay, for Bedfordshire, I would say
Mm,
if you have, because for Bedfordshire their deposit is like 6,000 pounds, which is a lot. So if you have 6,000 pounds,
mm.
you can. The school is they are good. So far so good. They've been helpful. As in my lecturers, they are great. There's no racism or anything. They are when you call upon them, they are there.
Your exams. I'm just there writing.
Exams. Okay, okay, for hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Hello, you can. Okay, for
Yes, I can.
for yes, for me, what we do is okay, we okay, I have two written exam, like online exam. You write the exam because this COVID thing is still, they are still trying to finally to open fully or not. So I did my the two exams, so 9 in total. I did two exams for two of the courses. You understand? Then the remaining are assessments. What they do is first semester you write an assessment, like essay. Some is essay. You write an essay. You understand? Like what they've taught you so far, they can give you uh, like write something about what they say development in children and all that, or autism and all that. Write an essay. You understand? So um, it's usually two assessments. One in first semester, then another one in second semester. So the remaining seven modules were assessments. It's not like written exam, like you sit down in a class and you write. Two were exams, like
Right.
they'll send you online, then you answer them. They'll give you like 2 hours or 3 hours to answer those questions and send it back to them. So within that 2 hours, or usually 4 hours, within that 4 hours, they'll give you three questions to answer. You answer like essay writing, because that is what psychology. Everything you write is like essay. Is that you're writing it in an essay way, or when you're writing an essay in your own words, and is you know what plagiarism is, like you go and copy something from the website and write it down. That one is a big offense here. Like they can send you out of the school if you do that. So you have to write it in your own words. You can read it up, but what did you understand about it? Write it. It's very easy. If you understand what you are doing, you can actually study in the UK. It's not difficult. It's even easy. It's not like Nigeria, the way we study in Nigeria. Here is that they follow due principles. They give you something, you read about it, you understand it, then you write it in your own word. They are trying to develop your intelligence, what you know, like, okay, what do you understand about this? Okay, like child development or autism or mental health. What do you know about mental health? In your own word, what can you say about mental health? You understand? So you say it in your own word, you explain it in your own words, and there are some this thing that you can use, like Grammarly, to help you to there are things you can use. There are tools here that you can use. There are tools online that you can use to work them out. So that's it. So it's mostly assessment. So it depends on the
Oh,
course you are doing actually. This for psychology. For maths or for any other,
yeah.
I don't know what they do. Yeah.
Oh.
Any other
So you were
question?
saying you're trying to give us
You said?
yeah, you were trying to give advice for prospective students. I said you were giving advice for prospective students who actually want to study there
Yes, that's what I'm
in
saying.
Bedford.
That yeah, first of all, follow the rules. Do not cut corners. Follow the rules. Here, they are very particular about what they say, especially the 20 hours, because now we are at the tail end now. I'm doing my dissertation. That one is because that one is 10,000 words. They want you 10,000 words. It's not. It doesn't be easy for me, but I know I will conquer it. Um, they said do not work more than 20 hours. Do not work more than 20 hours, except if you have other ways to. If they see it, because once you get here, they give you you apply for NI, national, and so wherever you are working it's they register it's on your national insurance. So when you're about to apply for anything, maybe post study or anything, they will check it. And if they find out that you are working more than 20 hours in a week, is a problem. And most of the time, if you are doing that, because it's not easy working and studying, it's not that it's ahead. Like if you are doing 20 hours, it's easy to, because let's say you are working 2 days in a week, so you have the remaining 5 days to study. That's why they actually brought that up, that
Yeah.
okay, do not work more than 20 hours. So you have more time to read. So if they say work 20 hours, do 20 hours. 20 hours is okay. Okay, you're working in a place, they are paying you, let me say minimum wage is £8 90. That is almost £9. So let's say they are paying you £9, £9 in a day. Uh, per hour, and you're working 10, because let's say 10 hours, that's like let's say £90. Okay, in 2 days that's £180. So you have any £180 in a day, in a week, times 4. That is like 1 2 3 4 5, like almost £600 in a month, right? Let's say you're making £600 or £700 in a month. And as a student, you understand, you can, there's this shared apartment. Okay, that's another advice I have for students. You can look for shared apartments. Most students, that's what they go for, shared apartment, where you have like 5 or 6 people living in a flat, but you have your own separate bathroom. You understand, maybe you share same kitchen and all that. You know how students live now, you get. So maybe you are
Yeah.
paying like 200 per month for that shared apartment, and they have light and everything. So definitely you can work and be able to pay your rent and still have money to eat. You understand? Then during holiday, you can work as many hours. So you can take that opportunity when you're on holiday, because during summer you have 3 months holiday. During Christmas you have
Okay.
1 week or 2 weeks holiday. During
So sorry about that. Her network is gone again. Her network is gone again.
the call, a
Yeah.
call came in. So during Easter,
Okay.
um you have 2 weeks. So during those holidays, if you like, work 24 hours. If you want to save up, let's say, okay, you want to save up for your school fees, you can decide to work as many hours as you want. Take advantage of that period to pay up your school fees. You understand? So if you're having issues, let's say you have your, maybe you only pay deposit and you want to pay. So let's say, you understand. So you can take advantage of that period to pay. So once the thing is, once you get over here in UK, you go to your school, the finance department, explain things to them. Not that you don't have that, you like as in payment plan, that you want a payment plan. Like my school, they have payment plan, 5 months. The University of Bedfordshire, Luton. I think someone asked. The University of Bedfordshire, Luton. They have payment plan, five. Some schools, 8 months. Some school give you 5 months, some school 8 months, some school depends on the school. But for my school is 5 months. You understand? So you tell them that, okay, please, if they can give you payment, if your school does not have payment plan, you can speak with them if they can give you that workout payment plan with them, so you can pay every month. You are paying them. You understand? So that is it. Was I saying something?
Okay.
So that's it, Sha. So then, so you'll be able. So during that holiday, you take that opportunity, take that time, work as many hours. This place, there are jobs. To be frank, there are jobs here. As in, I've left one and another one. I've left one. Like now, I'm working in a care home. You understand? In a care home, I do nights,
Okay.
2 nights. You understand? I do 2 nights there, and they pay the minimum wage. So I do 2 nights with them. But my husband is driving. He's working in a place where they pay up to 11 pounds. So as husbands, you can
Okay.
come with your wife and get a good job. You can even work in a bank. If you were working in a bank before and you are good, you're a manager or something, you can come here, you can apply. They recognize Nigerian what they call it, our this thing. All you need to do is maybe they will just train you. If they see your potentials that you are good, they will give you job. So there's no fear when it comes to job. You will get job.
Oh,
You will get job. Ah,
wow.
yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So I'd like to go through the questions that
Okay.
we have to see, because I see that some people have been asking questions already. I really sincerely appreciate you for being here today, despite all the bad network that we've been having. Well, thank you so much. But let me just go through the questions and see. Um, just give me a minute. Let me just go through the questions and see questions that we have. Um, so please, if you have any questions to ask our guests, please drop your questions in the comment section. Um, okay, someone said which university is she speaking of? She's speaking of the University of Bedfordshire. Also, I'm trying to go through the
Okay. Someone said
questions.
here, asked here, is
Please give
school
me.
school
Yeah.
free for
Uh-huh.
kids? Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. My kids, when they got here, all
Okay.
you need to do is the area, because definitely wherever you are schooling, that's where your kids will be. You get, so let's say I'm okay, as I'm schooling in Bedfordshire,
Mm.
we look for school. What we do is a council that usually give out schools. They will ask you the schools you are interested in. Let's say in Bedfordshire, okay, let me use Coventry as an example because my kids are schooling around there. Let's say, okay, interested in, let's say, okay, um, um, Hope School is close to you, it's like 5 minutes walk away. Um, this other school is like 2 minutes, because you have to look for a school that is like 2 or 3 minutes away from where you are living. So you send those schools to council, you apply to council that you want your kids to be in school, that they are here. Okay, you are now in UK and your kids needs to be in school, because in this part of the country, your kids have to be in school. They can't stay at home from 4 years old or so, 4 or 5 years. Because my other son is in December, so he's not able to start year one reception. So they put him in nursery. Even the nursery is free. It's just that he's half day. Let me not scatter. Let me start. Let me go slowly. So what you do is you apply for schools for them. You give them like 3 names of schools that you are interested in. They will check, they will contact the school to see if there is space for your child, for your kid. If there is space, they will send a message to the school. They will reply you. They will send you an email that, oh, they have a space for your child in their school. Bring the child to this. They will call you, ask if you like the school, accept the school. Accept the school. Once you accept the school, they come to your house to come and check your house, to see the child, to speak with you on the child. Then you go to the school to look around. If you're okay with the school, then the child starts immediately, and it's free. You don't pay anything from
The fee.
from
Okay, it's
reception
free.
to year two. You said?
You said
Hello?
it's free.
Can you hear me?
You said
Yes,
it's
it's
free. They
free.
don't pay.
From reception. No, they don't pay. You don't pay school fees. From reception to year 2 is free food. Free food, free school.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, the network is a bit bad though, but I can hear you. So it's free food and free schooling. But if below year 2, are they paying for
Yes,
that?
yes, yes.
If they're below year 2, are they paying for that?
That's why I
Below
said,
year 2,
if
they're
they are
paying.
not, if they are below, they don't pay. No, 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 no. It's free. Why I said below year 2 is free school fees, free feeding, food. They give them free food.
Okay, okay. So above year 2, do they pay for that?
Did you get that?
Yes, I do.
No,
I
no,
did.
no, no, no.
I mean,
From
you said below year
reception
2, they don't
to
pay. Or
why I mean it. You know what? The network is bad. Can I change the network I'm using? You can hear me well. Can you hear me?
yes, I can. I can actually.
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm thinking let me
I
change the
can hear
network
you.
I'm using. Hold on, let me change the net.
Although we can hear you though. Okay, sorry, so sorry about that. The network has been really, really bad. So I'm trying to let me see how, because I need how to explain the fees for the children that actually go and study and go to school abroad. So I need how to explain that better because we need to know what exactly it is that she's trying to explain. So please just give us a minute. Let me just try and add her back. Let me just try and add her back and then. So I've sent her a request. Please just give us a minute. Let me just try and add it because I need to understand what she was trying to say there.
Is
Yeah,
this
so she's
network
back.
better?
Okay, so you're back.
I have to change network.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you. Yes, please explain the fees for the children
Okay.
below year 2 and year
What
2.
I'm trying to say is school fees is free for all children. Whether year
For
2,
all,
year
okay.
3, year 4, year 5 is free. What I was just trying to say is below year 2, they give free feeding. They feed them in
Okay,
school.
okay.
So if they eat breakfast at home, when they get to school, they feed them. They give them food in school. That's what I was trying to say. That below year 2, you don't need to give them food. They give them food.
Okay, someone is asking, what do you mean by year 2? Is it primary 2?
Okay, for year 2 is um okay, let me put it this way. Nursery, reception. Nursery back in Nigeria is reception here. Primary 1 is year 1. Year 2 is, I think, primary 2. Yeah, primary 2 or primary 3 or so is year 2. Yeah, primary
Okay,
2, year 2.
okay. Someone is asking what age starts reception?
Okay, 5 years. Yes.
Okay,
Like, yeah, for my
okay,
last son is 4 years, so he's not able to go into reception, so they put him in nursery. So for nursery, they close early, so at 11 o'clock you have to go and pick them up from school. But once they are 5 years old, they start reception, and that one they can close three o'clock.
okay. Someone is asking also that how do you pick your children after school? Who looks after them
After
after
school,
school?
like me, I came with my family. I came with my husband, so my husband is home. Like for me, like I said, I do nights. I work nights, so I'm always available to pick them. So once they close from school, I go pick them. I bring them home. My husband is working, but if I'm working, my husband is at home. So that's what we do. We um
Okay, someone is asking. also that did you travel with your family and how was the process during application and visa interview? I know
I've
we've actually
answered
talked
that.
a little bit about that
Yeah,
though,
I've
but
answered that.
so I don't know if you still want to focus on it.
Um, like I said, it's very easy. It's a straight process. Like I said, if once you are ready, you contact your Nexi. They will help you with the process. But I would just say, I applied first. But you can apply. You can all apply together. They will
Okay.
give you. It doesn't matter. Once they give the main applicant visa, it covers the whole family. You understand? It's if they refuse the main applicant, that's when they refuse the whole family. So if you decide to apply together, if you have them all, because it's you spend more if you all go together because you have to your school fees.
Mm.
Let's say you pay your deposit, so your tuition deposit and your maintenance fee has to be in your account. Your husband's what is call it maintenance fee has to be in your account. If you're applying together, everything has to be in your account. Your husband's school fees
Yeah.
maintenance, that is sister. So let me just do a rough figure. Let's say your school fees is 12,000, you pay 6,000. The balance of 6,000 has to be in your account. The maintenance fee of 9,000, one something has to be in your account. Your
It's now 9,207 for
Yes,
living expense.
9,207. Okay, it has to be in your account. Your children 6,000 something has to be in your account. Your
500.
husband 6,500 has to
Yeah.
be in your account. You understand? Everybody's money has to be in your account because you are the main applicant. That's if you are applying together. But if you are not applying together, you want
Yeah.
to come first. Only your money, your school fees, tuition balance, and your maintenance fee has to be in your account to apply. So once they give you the visa,
Okay.
within a month, your family can apply if they want to come. Within a month, they can apply. All they need to do is put all the money in your husband or your wife's account. That is the maintenance minus mine because I've done mine. They've given me my visa, so my statement does is no longer their business. Just the maintenance fee
Okay.
to be in the husband's account, and they apply. That's all for 28 days, and they will give them because they've given me visa already. So they've given the main applicant visa already, so it covers the family. So it's easy.
Okay. I know you've answered. Yeah, I know you've answered this already, but someone is asking how much can you make per month working part time?
Per month. Okay, if you are working part time, yeah, like
Yeah.
I said the minimum wage is £8.90, £8.91, and like you can do the calculations. You are as a student, you're only allowed to work 20 hours per week, so you can calculate that per week. So that's what you earn. But if you are coming to your family, your husband can
Okay.
work full time. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so someone is asking also that what is the average income one can make? You just talked about that in a month. Um, and someone is also asking, is school free for kids? Like she said, it's actually free for kids to actually to go in. Um, and then someone said, which university are you speaking from? She's speaking from the University of Bedfordshire. I'm just trying to check through the comments to see if I'm not missing anyone out. Um, okay. So this one says for someone that has a family fund in the applicant's account and wants to apply together, is it okay? You just talked about that
Yes,
though,
you can
right?
apply together.
Uh-huh. Yeah. How long will it take before one can get ILR? To be honest, I don't know what. Please, could you just explain what you mean by
Maybe it's talking
ILR?
about BR,
Or do you have an idea?
BRB, BRP card.
No, she's not ILR. Not BRP. She said ILR. I don't
Okay,
know what she
someone
means by
asked here
ILR.
that is the money taxed? As a student, they don't tax your money. They don't tax student money because they said you don't
Okay.
work more than 20 hours. So they don't tax that money because it's below the money you'll be earning is not enough for them to tax. If you are earning more than, that's why I said you have to be careful because if you earn more than, they will tax it. So they will see it, it will signal to
Mm.
them that yes, this person is working more than. So stick to that 20 hours. It's only during holidays. When you have holiday, you work more. You understand? I think they tax that one because you are working mother. But if your husband is working, they will tax his money because he's working mother. Yeah.
Okay, so one last question because we have to
Okay.
go. Despite the fact that we still have a lot of questions here, but because of our time, we like to have to go. But I just like to ask this last question: How much free time do you have after school and work as a mom?
Free time. Sorry, I didn't get the question.
Yeah, that's what the person is asking. How much free time do you have after school and work as a mom to stay with your kids and
Like I said,
pass time with them?
like I said, for me, I came with my husband, so we shuffle it together. It's if he is working, I stay out. Like now, for us, it's easy for us because we studied online. So you are doing whatever you are doing online. So your kids are with you. So you are taking care of them. If you want to cook for them, you go cook for them. When you are having okay, so for your classes, it's usually twice a week, you understand? So, and it's maybe for 2 hours. It's only maybe during on Wednesdays I have like three classes. You understand? So on Tuesday I have two classes. So Tuesday and Wednesdays we have classes. But when you are not having classes, you like now what I do is in the morning I take them to school and they're in school. And once it's 11 o'clock, I go pick the last one. Once it's 3 o'clock, I pick the other one. I do that. There are buses everywhere. Depends on where you are schooling. Outside London, in London, there are buses. Outside London, there are buses. So if wherever you are schooling, and again, it's good to choose a school that is very close to the house, so you can just walk there, pick your school, child, and come back home. So it's very easy.
Kids
Then,
and
as a mother, I will advise you look for night jobs. Okay, don't work during the day.
okay.
There are night shifts. There are night shifts. So you work at night. So once your kids are sleeping, your husband is at home, definitely. He has worked in the morning. So you can stay with the kids at night. You go, you work, you come back in the morning. So it's easy to do that. Therefore, okay, somebody asked post study stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Yeah.
once you finish your course, once the school has sent you this and that you have successfully completed your course, you can apply. You apply for the post study. Is within somebody applied, somebody that finished in July applied, and she got her within 2 days. She got her post study. Yeah,
Mm,
within 2 days she got her post study.
okay.
So it's
Okay. Thank you
immediately.
so
Yeah.
much.
So that's it. So
Thank you so much. It's been really, really great chatting with you. It's been really great having you here
you're
with
welcome.
us. I know that people have a lot of questions to ask, but the truth is, we really don't have
Yeah.
much time left. So thank you so much for being here. We'll definitely be having another session next week, same time. So I would like you all to join us next week. But thank you so much, Mrs.
You're
Agaza, for
welcome.
being here. We really appreciate you, and we wish you all the best in your
Thank
future
you.
endeavors. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
So have a
You
lovely
too.
day.
Bye.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so thank you so much for being here. I see all your questions, and there you have it. Mrs. Agatha just ended the live with us. We hope that you will definitely be here next week, same time. And I see you waving at me, and I see some people still joining in. Thank you so much for being here. Same time next week. Please come join us on live, and we'll definitely love to have you. All right, take care.